Hey everybody, this is JD. I just wanted to take some time out before you actually watch this video. Not sure if you guys were aware, but the video you're going to be watching today, right now, is our 200th video that we've done here at J&J Toy Giants since we actually started the YouTube channel. Wanted to take a time out to thank everyone who's actually supported us in this journey as father and son team that we been doing since we started the YouTube channel, which is why we actually did it in the first place. Jaden has been so thankful for everyone who's actually been engaging with us, as am I. Real quick, I wanted to say thank you for a couple people who actually have made us being into the community of toy collecting or collecting in general, that made it so very welcoming and so much fun to be a part of. Everyone through the Fit Cave Facebook group, the Tejas Toy Nation, OG Geek, Seth, What's Poppin', Virtual Suplex, Phil Gentile, Tommy Paradise, CB Hunts, and the Mad Collector. Thank you so very much for, just welcoming us with open arms into the community of fit collecting. And I know Jaden, he's actually asleep right now, so has always been kind of like boasting about that, how much he loves doing the YouTube channel, and he's always, very appreciative of doing this. And so wanted to say, take some time out real quick to say thank you and keep on cruising. Enjoy the video. Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of the J&J Toy Giants Toy Unboxing. I am your host, JD. I got a fun-filled episode for you. I'm going to be going over some new figures that I picked up recently, specifically in the WWE genre. And I'm going to be going over the Series 9 Legends with Undertaker. And this is his around the 95 era when he actually broke his orbital bone because he actually has his little mask. And also I'm going to be going over Keith Lee, not the Chase. I'm still looking for the Chase, but the common version of the Keith Lee, currently on Raw from WWE Elite Series 82. So these actually just came upon just by luck. My son, the great figure scout that he is, has got eyes like a hawk every time he's going out with my wife to Walmart. He's always scouting for figs, and he saw these. I actually bought one at a Target. My wife actually bought it for me, and as a surprise. But then one of my buddies was like, please let me get it. So I sold it to him. But then she found another one like a day later. So definitely was going to keep on that one. So then that's when she actually found the Keith Lee as well. So let's go over all of these figures like we do every day or all the time. We're gonna let them breathe. All right, so this is the Legend Series 9 Undertaker. Now this is during his, I guess, 94 run when he came back after like a hiatus from Royal Rumble in 94 in January. And then he came back in SummerSlam. He started wearing the purple getup, and then slowly but surely after that, the reason why he is wearing the mask, just kind of like Phantom of the Opera mask, not so many people know that I think he was doing a house show. I think how he explained it with Yokozuna, and Yokozuna gave him a lead drop right in the face and broke his orbital bone. And so rather than him have like a disfigured face, because you can kind of see like it was all messed up, he decided that he wanted to wear a mask. And so he was wearing the mask for quite a long time. He actually wrestled a lot hurt, and you can see closely I put the mask on him. It can be taken off just, if you want to, but I like to have it on. And the coat's actually nice, but good material, soft good. But not so many people know that he actually wrestled a lot hurt. There was times where when the King of the Ring, when he was wrestling Mankind with the infamous, time where he fell off the cage or threw him off the cage, he actually had a broken foot, and it was just really, he was kind of like amazed that he was able to get up on the cage initially to start the match and also get back up the cage with a broken foot. And they knew full well that he wasn't 100%. He would wrestle with broken ribs, and he used to have to like put a flak jacket on his under his like uniform, or Undertaker uniform, costume rather, and he would wrestle hurt a lot. I mean, also check out, if you have the WWE Network now on Peacock, you can check the Last Ride. He talks about a lot of his injuries that he suffered through his 30-year career. So check that out. But this is a really cool piece. I actually had the basic, where he's a little bit more pale, but it's the same getup. He didn't come with the coat. So now I'll probably give my hand-me-down to Jaden, since he doesn't really care if he gets elites or basics. He just likes them. So I'll be able to give him my basic. And so taking a look behind, so the deco on the boots are they're kind of painted on. I thought they would be molded on there and then painted, but they're just painted here. You can still move his ankles here. The actual figure is pretty scale, like it is bigger than most of the other elites because he's taller. He comes with a couple of hands, but I'm going to keep him like this because that's like the Undertaker hand, where he raises when he puts the lights on, kind of like this.
Listen to this! Oh, look at that! Wow!
So I like this. I've been actually looking to get this for a while. Funny story, I actually bought it. I should say my wife and son bought it for me, and then my friends from my co-host from the Sean Matt and JD Save the World podcast said, please let me buy it off of you before you ruin it by opening it up. So I was able to sell it to him for what I paid for it. And then oddly enough, like the next day, then I actually found another one, or I should say my wife and son found it, because they go like shopping when I'm at work. So they always send me pictures, said, hey, you want this? Jaden's such a good figure scout. And so oddly enough, the box was kind of messed up, but I was like, I'm going to open it up anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So this is a really good piece. Definitely one of the more popular versions of The Undertaker. I still like The Undertaker with the gray boots, the original one. Kind of like, Royal Rumble 94, WrestleMania 8, style Undertaker. But it's really cool. I'm still looking for the Defining Moments Undertaker, where it was his Survivor Series 96 uniform, but I can't find it anywhere. And if I do, it's like really like a really big high price, so I can't afford that because it's an older figure. So yeah, it's pretty cool. The hat you can take off. Let's see, you can take the hat off. Definitely one of the ones that you want to have on your collection. And so on this Legend series, you can get, look at the box here. So you can get $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, which actually comes with two. There's two. There's the regular with the black. Let's see here. There's a regular with the black uniform or the black tuxedo, but then there's a chase with the silver and purple. There's Tatanka, which is depicting his WrestleMania 8 debut, and then Nikolai Volkov, and then of course you can see Undertaker. So really cool piece. I love it. Definitely a great addition to my Elite collection. I'm slowly but surely replacing all of my basics with Elites. But yeah, all right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to bask in his glory. I'm talking about Keith Lee from Elite Series 82. He first originally came out with a basic, I believe, and then I finally gave him his Elite. He does come in this common, which I have, and then there's the chase where he's like a silver getup with pink on his deco. So I'm looking out for that one as well. Pretty cool figure. Bask in my glory. The deco's pretty cool. The pose is really awesome. It's a little out of date now, just the way what he wears now. I think he wears a singlet now, and so it's a little out of date. I'm sure that they're going to have another up-to-date Elite soon, but it's pretty cool. He kind of came late in my radar as far as like wrestling, because I'm not a big avid fan. Not that I'm not a fan, but I'm not really well versed in a lot of the indie wrestlers. And he was one of the most popular indie wrestlers within the last few years before he came to WWE. I believe the last time I saw some of his matches with actually Matt Riddle when they were in Evolve. So that was before they got bought out by WWE and they took all their talent. So this is actually pretty scale as far as like his size, because he's a lot taller than a lot of the other wrestlers. So if you see him next to The Undertaker, still pretty big, because he's almost as tall as The Undertaker. So you can see Undertaker's a lot bigger than a lot of them. So, but other than that, I mean, it's pretty cool. His jacket was kind of hard to put on because the top button wouldn't fasten. So, but I mean, that's small potatoes. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like a psycho where like everything has to be perfect. I know there are some that are like a little OCD, which is cool, you know, to each his own. And I've been wanting to update my Raw roster. So I'm trying to keep up with my roster on SmackDown and Raw. And then I have my Hall of Fame / Legend rings. I have 3 rings that I keep all my wrestlers. And then, of course, I have my Motu ring. So it's an awesome piece to my collection. All right, so that is it. There's really not much to say about this guy. He's pretty cool. And I'm going to keep him right in this pose. And hopefully they get a Mia Yim, because Mia Yim is his fiance. And hopefully she gets an elite, because she just only has a basic right now. So, all right, so that does it. Everybody, you cool cats and kittens, this is the end of our episode. Thank you so very much for joining us on this edition of the Toy Unboxing with J&J Toy Giants. Again, I am your host, JD. Be sure to like and subscribe on all of our video submissions on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Be sure to like us on TikTok. We're always doing some TikToks there. And also, be safe and keep on cruising. See you later.